Hey Drew, I just put a quick video together here for you to explain how to use the manual mode on your camera. I'll try not to get into like ridiculous detail. I'll just give you the basics and like kind of just how to use it, and then you can take what you learn and start messing around with it and start playing with it. And the more you work with it, the better you'll get. All right. Now, for your first thing you want to do is you're going to want to set your ISO. Go ahead and set your ISO at something low. I'd say about anywhere between 200 and 400 because ISO isn't going to matter while you're using manual mode necessarily. You're going to change your picture with shutter speed and aperture. So first I'm going to tell you about shutter speed. After you've set your ISO, we're going to focus on shutter speed. Shutter speed is how fast your shutter inside the camera is going to take the picture. It can go as high as 1/4000, so it's 1/4000th of a picture or of a second, or it can go up to like 30 seconds for one picture. Quick tip: shutter speed. Set it really, really low for nighttime pictures. So if you're taking a picture at night and want pictures of the stars, you got to get yourself like a 30-second shutter speed, or I mean that's a little extreme. I usually like do 8 seconds, but you want it to let a lot of light in, so you give it a nice long shutter speed. Alright, so how you change your shutter speed is you set your thing to manual, and then you just scroll with your thingy, and that will change your shutter speed to anything you want to put it at. Okay, mine and your camera is the same thing. All you got to do is scroll. Don't have to press anything else but scroll, and it will change it around. So shutter speed is how fast the picture's taken. F-stop is how much light the camera lets in. There's a little thing in your camera, for instructional purposes we'll say it's like this, and for every stop it can get bigger or it can get smaller depending on how you set the f-stop, and it lets in less light when it's a really big f-stop, and it lets in more light when it's a really low f-stop. The differences are confusing as to like what you should use per instance or situation that you're in. One good tip, I guess, that I've kind of run across is that for portraits of people or for something up close or for like an animal when it has fur, you want that detail crisp and clear. Go ahead and use a low f-stop to let in just a lot of light. You get a ton of light in with a low f-stop, and then use a high shutter speed so it catches it quick and it's clear and it's crisp. When you want to use like a high f-stop and let in just a little bit of light and use a low shutter speed for a long period of time, that's like landscapes or especially like sunsets or sunrises. The difference it's going to give you is that it's going to let in a little bit of light over a long period of time, so you're going to get like the silhouettes are going to be really clear and you're going to be able to tell that they're close versus the background, and it's just going to give the picture more depth versus like a portrait picture. So this still might be a little confusing. I hope not. I hope this has helped. Just overall, I don't know, get out there and mess with it. That's how you learn. Just don't be afraid to screw things up. Put your camera on manual. You know how to change your shutter speed. You know how to change your f-stop by clicking and rolling. And just start experimenting with stuff. And the more that you experiment with it, the more comfortable you're going to feel and the better you will get.